Well, today we've come down a little bit south from where we live, about 60 k's down to the city of Cartagena. We've just parked our car and we are going for a walk along, I guess, the waterfront, the port sort of area, and we'll see what we can see and show you as we go along. And that building over there is the university here, and just looking at the cactus plants just there. We're heading up this walk here up to a place called Park Torres, up to a park on the top of the hill. There's the waterfront out over there, or the ocean, the port and the docks. In between us and there, some housing and stuff, and some old stairs that are there, and columns. Out on the hills, there's a castle on the hill out over that direction, and we're still heading up here into Park Torres. Heading up here to the park, there's a little tower just there behind the tree. Don't know what that is yet. Gardens and stuff. There was a bird that was calling a minute ago which really sounded a lot like a peacock. So there's trees here and they're giving shade, and it's nice and cool under the shade. It's pretty warm in the sun, but in the shade here it's just quite pleasant. So out over here is a kind of like an ancient Colosseum, ancient Roman Colosseum or something like that, that they're doing reconstruction work on. And I know there's another amphitheater here somewhere in the town as well, which is, I think it's on the top of the hill here where we are, so we'll check that out as we go along. So here on the top of the hill is a tower. An ancient tower, and right on the top of the tower it looks like there's a metal brazier of some sort, and we're not 100% sure, but that indicates that it was a lighthouse of some sort. The ocean is just out over that direction there, and that indicates that it's a lighthouse, or was an ancient lighthouse of some sort on the top of the tower. So yeah, there's no plaque or memorial or anything like that around it that tells us what it is, so I'm not 100% sure, but pretty certain. So the walls here that you see in front of me and up along there are the walls of the Castle de Concepción, Castillo de Concepción. We're going to make our way up to the top, but first of all we'll just have a look around this area here. Some nice shade, a couple of benches, that's nice, and a monument of some sort just here to some fella who I can't read. Because it's all in Spanish. El Bello, General Carthagenes. Just looking over the edge here, look at the beautiful purple bougainvillea just there. How beautiful is that? That's unreal. And then you can look out over this direction for a view out over the city a little bit. Out over there. In the background. So we've just come into the castle area here. Just show you a view out over at the city a little bit more, and the hills behind it. Oh, there you go. That's looking away from the ocean here, although you can see maybe over there just a little bit of ocean. It looks like a warship and a dock over there, looking out to the mountains here inland of Cartagena. But we've come to the castle, and we're going to go up to the tower up here. And €7 for the two of us, €7.50. So $3.75 each. But we'll come in and learn a little bit more about the castle itself and the history of Cartagena. Just here you can see a peahen, a mummy peacock, and behind her, look, there's a baby peacock chick. Oh, how cute was that? Just went in underneath her feathers, staying cool in the shade. Oh, two chicks, look at them. Peacock chicks. That's very cool. Look at the mummy and the two little chicks. Oh, that's very cute. I've never seen peacock chicks before. So this is the tower that we're entering here. The Spanish word for tower is torre. Going up the stairs here to the top of the tower. There's a good viewpoint up here. We'll have a look. So from the top of the tower here, you can see out to the ocean out over there. And then you can see some of the other castles on the top of the hill. Before you look up to the top of the hill, have a look at that boat. Holy smokes, that's got to be worth a lot of money, that one. Beautiful blue coloured, blue and white. And then on the top of the hill, there's a castle over there. And then more docks and ports just over here. And then around, looking out over the city of Cartagena here. That looks like an interesting building over there. On the top of an interesting building. So the castle on this hill here is Castillo Jarales Castle. And then if we move across, out over this way, on top of that hill over there, there is another castle, and its name is Castillo de Atalayas. Castillo de Atalayas. So looking out over this corner here, there's the university over there, and the Colosseum over here. And then we look along the waterfront, the port over there, the yachts and the marina just here. It looks like a Navy ship just over there, L51. There's some helicopter pads on the back there. The orange one over there is Maritime Salvage, it says. There's the front of that beautiful boat over there, the blue and white one. You might be able to see the lighthouse right at the port, or at the front of the port out over there. And it also looks like a gas rig or an oil rig out over there. So just sitting, possibly waiting to be taken out to wherever it's needed. I just read a sign, and it tells me that this Colosseum section thing here is not actually a Colosseum. It is the bull ring, or it was the bull ring, not so much anymore. So there you go, that was the bull ring. So this is inside the tower section. You can see the brown section up there, and that is added on to the original stone building. The original stone is the cutout section there that you can see, and they built this so that it can have a roof and that sort of thing over the top of it to protect it. Carvings here on the outside of the castle. Might be able to hear the bells of the city somewhere. 2 o'clock, I think. It just dinged twice. Look, there's a peacock. Put your tail up. This section here is in and under the castle. It's called the cisterns. And I guess that's there's an audio-visual presentation up there, but I guess this is where the water flowed and stuff like that. Duck my head. Sandstone blocks, all in an arch. Big arched open area here. There's Jen's legs in there. Through this little doorway into another arched room, and water storage and supply. This here is inside the castle. You can see some of the old castle windows, obviously not with the glass and aluminium windows in there, but the big cutouts in the rocks. There's windows here in the castle walls, and the arched doorway where we just came through. It's like a mud rendered, or a mud rendering on the inside here over the bricks and the stones to smooth it off. And to help keep it cool, no doubt. Lots of documents here about the ancient city of Cartagena. Ancient Spanish knight, or suit of armour at the very least. I don't assume there's a knight still inside it. But chainmail, and then looks like a bronze breastplate. Well, that was, and these are the walls. That's Jen. And these are the walls of Castillo de Concepción here in Cartagena. We're just walking through the park a little bit more to go and see what else we can see. The peacocks behind us are making a bit of noise. Just heading down these stairs here, and just over this wall is one of the main reasons why I wanted to come down here to Cartagena. So hopefully we'll be able to see over the wall and have a squiz. There you go. So this here is a legitimate, original, mostly original, Roman amphitheater. Look at it there. Zoom out a bit, you'll be able to see better. Now, I say legitimate, mostly original. I don't remember which war it was in. It may well have been the Spanish Civil War, but the area here was bombed pretty badly, and a lot of destruction happened here. around this amphitheater. All of the pieces were still here, even though they'd crumbled and been bombed and everything like that. And they were able to reconstruct it back to its original look. Pretty amazing, I think. I think it's fantastic. I can't believe this. This is just amazing. Look how spectacular that looks. That looks just fantastic. The ancient columns down there, which I believe are original. Yeah, sensational. Some more of the ancient ruins here. Look at that arch up the top there, still standing. How great is that? So just down and around the corner, that's that arch up the top there that we could see. But the building here, or the square that we're in, which is a tiny little square here, is called the Cathedral Santa Maria Mare. Cathedral Santa Maria la Mare. So this here in front of us is the Cathedral Santa Maria. Just over here, we're looking down towards the harbour and some of the new buildings. They look pretty spectacular. We're going to head down that direction and then head back from there, back to Dougal. So this here is the Roman Forum district. Look at the old buildings. How great do they look? People in cafes. Nice. So just looking back here towards the town hall building. I think it's the town hall building. And just down the street. Sunshine here, it's really nice. The breeze is blowing, which is keeping it really pleasantly cool. Interesting statue just there. A head. Some other bits and pieces. There's a fish, there's a guy in a crown. Heading back over towards the fountain. There's Jen over there. There's a fountain and statues. I haven't been in here, so I don't know what this is referencing or in memorial to. But we're just down on the harbour down here, so we'll go and have a look at the harbour in just a minute. Seriously, I've got to just point it out. Don't the tops of these palm trees, don't they look like pineapples? I'm amused. They do. Well, to me they do anyway, look like pineapples. Very cool. So just here in the harbour, Cartagena harbour, there is a statue of a whale tail. That's very cool. Alright, so I was just saying to Jen a few minutes ago that I don't really get jealous of people or anything like that very often, but seriously, look at that. Some people have got money. I wish that was my boat. And if I couldn't have that one, I'd settle for this one over here, which is even bigger. But I kind of like the blue and white as opposed to just the white. That's sensational. Look at them. Wow. Salvamento Marittimo is written on the side of that boat, and I'm guessing, I don't know, I haven't put it into the translator, but it's maritime salvage, possibly. Kind of doesn't really matter where you go in the world, there's always a Burger King or a McDonald's somewhere. Here's Burger King. Haven't actually seen so many McDonald's here in Spain, but we've seen a few Burger Kings. I think I've seen one KFC. So there you go. Alright, I'm hiding in the shade while Jen's out over there getting a photo of the marina and the yachts. We are heading back towards Dougal. It's getting close to 4. Haven't had lunch yet, so we'll head back to him and grab some lunch and then head back towards where we live, back up the coast towards Alicante. So we hope that you've enjoyed Cartagena, the little bit of it that we brought to you. It is a really, really nice town. We'll see if we can see anything along the way, on the way back, that might make it and add to it and make it look even better. But yeah, really worthwhile. We've had a really good time here today, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed it too. We'll see what's next.